My name is Paulovic. I'm a product manager of PlayKids. It means that in my day-to-day job, I talk with parents and kids and families and business people, like the CEO of PlayKids is over here, and designers in order to get information to build apps for kids. And I'd like to talk today is about, imagine the App Store. There's over 100,000 apps in the App Stores. So a parent decides to download an app. And then he presents the app to his little one, to the kid. And the kid enjoys it and loves it. And you start trying to sell your product to the parent. And you get it. And there's all this whole cycle that is happening. And after that, after he downloads or she downloads and the kid enjoys with the app and he subscribes or she subscribes to the app, how do you keep the subscribers engaged to these experiences? So this is what I'd like to talk today, what we learned so far in PlayKids on creating subscribers in a different way than our users. But first, I'd like to give you some background on what is PlayKids and to get a sense of the size of the problem and the scale of the problem that we're talking about. PlayKids is the most curated educational and entertainment platform for kids in the world. We have books and games and videos through various apps, and we deliver entertainment and education for kids. To give a more sense on how big is it, PlayKids is watched over 150 million videos a month, and kids plays over 100 million games a month. And as you can see in our engaging numbers, we have over 100 countries that have already downloaded PlayKids. And kids are really enjoying this PlayKids. And this have to do pretty much with the industry and what's happening right now. Last year, people start getting more time seeing and watching videos and entertainment on their mobile rather than TV. And the same thing is happening to the kids industry as well. So all the industry is shifting from TV and to mobile. It's expected you to deliver a great experience on mobile for those cases. But there is a thing that is not changing. That is the needs of the parents and the needs of the kids, the motivations for them to get together, the motivation for them to download an app or even to watch a video, to get entertainment or to look for education.
Por que o PlayKids é importante na vida de vocês, na vida da família de vocês?
Eu acho que é bastante porque ajuda a gente com o entretenimento dele e com o desenvolvimento também, né? Porque ele não tá só brincando, só jogando, ele tá se desenvolvendo, tá aprendendo bastante, tá? Eu acho isso importante. Acho que é importante, ele não tá só lá perdendo tempo na frente da TV, ele tá aprendendo enquanto ele joga.
I don't know if you got it and if you got its translation, okay. And the thing is, she and parents are looking for ways to kids to play and interact with a safer place where their kids are safe and they can learn from playing. And kids, otherwise, they want a cool place where they get superpowers and they can learn and they can paint and create things. And the mix of the things is the base of PlayKids. What we learn is upon that. Our product is created based on this. So PlayKids is based on a subscription model. And as first as we launched PlayKids, we thought that our life would be like this. So we just started a subscription model and money would come month after month. And so we discovered that it's not as easy as it seems, because people cancel their subscription, or there's something that happened to their subscription that is canceled, or they uninstall the app and they don't feel like the app it's okay. You have to update the app. So we started thinking that, whoa, it's not only a thing that you just apply a business model. You have to act like a subscription model. And to do this, you have to think that you are not creating an app. You have to start thinking about you are creating a service. And people are paying for the service month after month. So you have to continuously adding value to the subscriber. So, and along all this journey, I created a top list of 9 ways that PlayKids have involved parents with this kind of subscription base and what we learned so far, and how we are adding value to our subscriber base. The first thing is that PlayKids is moving from an app to a service. It means that we had only one app in 2013, and we moved it to over 4 apps this year. We moved from only an app that was given videos and games for the parents, for today a bundle of apps that we can provide casual games for kids, for older kids, and over 1,000 books for kids as well, and communication tool for families, and more videos on PlayKids. And the very innovative thing is that with just one subscription, we can unlock all the content across all our apps. And this increased a lot the willing to pay of the parents in this. It's as much as this. This is a subscription banner that we were selling all the apps of PlayKids within the same subscription. And these are the results just after the launch. We increased 81% in sales and bringing people to subscribe to our service by providing a variety of apps, a bundle of apps with the same subscription. And also, by creating this platform, we could announce ourselves as a service. So we created featured across all our apps that would cross-promote our apps. And then we could make better understand for parents that we were not just an app, but a bundle of apps. And by then downloading one app, they could use all the content of other apps as well. And one app complements each other. So it becomes more and more are willing to pay, increases more and more the willing to pay for parents. We also have PlayKids catalog that we have a lot of videos in over 28 countries. Every country has a different catalog that will license content, and every week, every Friday, we launch our new episodes or new videos or new characters. And maintaining this kind of this launches every week, there's a lot of work to get done to get this. And this constant update, the constant look for prospection for new characters that kids love, characters that parents care about. This updating our services and updating all our apps frequently with this creates a sense to the parents that it is a service, it's not an app, it's not finished, it's constantly evolved. And for us, it's very important to have a mix of local content like Galinha Pintadinha in Brazil or Daniel Tiger in US with famous and well-known characters such as Pocoyo or Backyardigans and so on. Everything that we design on PlayKids is for the amusement of the little ones. If you don't design for the little ones, we are doing our job wrong, because they are going to use it, they are going to enjoy it, they're going to learn things by using PlayKids. So they are our user, our customer is as the parent. You have to convince the parent to keep subscribing to our service, but they have to trust us that we created a real good experience to their little ones. Just an example on PlayKids. Just 1 week before we launched the version 1, PlayKids, we designed the app to have a streaming video. We would stream video instead of download, and we brought some kids to the office and we gave them the app for them to interact with, and we did all the setup. I don't know if you already have a usability test with kids, but nothing happens as you expected, because you have all this setup. And we brought the kids, and they tap to watch a video, and the spinner loading. The kids just put the tablet away and start playing with another toy. So by that moment, we know we have to design with the kid in mind. So we just 1 week before launching, we said we're not going to have a stream as the full version, as a standard of PlayKids. We're going to have the download. And while we are downloading, we created games so kids could watch videos. While they download a video, they can play some games, and they come back and watch the videos when it's finished, and so on. So we designed for kids, and every little detail is very important for them. They expect everything to be interactive, and everything. Every little detail of PlayKids is you can tap, and you expect animation. And in the end of the day, if you're not creating a good product, a good toy for the kids, why would the parent care about it? If the kids don't like it, why someone would buy it? We also have learned during all the way that some themes that kids like, such as music, telling about ABC songs, that telling about basic stuff and learning basic things, and some craft classes, learning how to fold origami or something like that, and some animal songs that would place some animals in some topics like bullying or lying and something like that. So we learned it with our data and then what some tests, what kids would love to see, and we started creating our own content, and we brought this to the platform. So we brought this to the PlayKids so parents could see that there's someone behind this thinking about how to well treat our kids, and this is adding value to the platform as well. And we have over 50 episodes of our original content with over 100 million views already. And just for comparison, what we understood is that by understanding the kids and using some metrics, we could create some episodes that were engaging more. Kids were watching more and more and more than some other ones, like this place. You can compare ABC episode with the backyardigan ones. Kids were watching more and replaying it more and more. Other thing that we have talked here already is we created special collections. And this is very important across all our apps. Our books apps has special collections for special dates such as the Halloween or the Easter, back to school or summer, and our PlayKids TV app has some special train cars that have some videos for those dates. And this is really important because kids are in the school or they have some friends and they're talking about the things. Oh, what is your costume for Halloween? We're going back to school. And this is a real link from the offline world to the online world. So when a kid sees this, she likes it, and the parent expects this as well. We also adapt our icon to these special dates as we talked before. Actually, we talk a lot about icons today. It's a great lesson on this. This other thing that we do is social media buzz. Every new launch that we have, every new episode or every new feature, we try to push on the channels that reach the parents, for the parents to know that we are caring about it, updating, bringing content, and making their service alive. So they're investing money every month on it, and we're telling them that you are in a safe place, we're creating great app for kids, and the service is evolving. We treat our subscribers as well in a different way. We have a really detailed customer journey, and to sum up, we have four states here that when someone enters on PlayKids is a new user. And then we give a 7-day free trial so the user can try PlayKids for free. And then she becomes an active subscriber. And then if she cancels or have some error if she churns, we call this user a churn. And each of this phase, we have a different message through a different channel. Or we send emails telling about the subscription is over, or during the period we send emails telling you what's going on and what's new on PlayKids, or we send a push notifications telling there's some billing problem and so on. So this is very important because this is a way to recover people that has churned, and you have to reconvince parents that for them to go back to the service. And it's a good way also to make parents know that you are evolving the product. So the app is a channel for the kid, and you have to think and figure out ways to reach the parents and outside. We also run a lot of icon tests, and as we talk today, we have to do some experiments because it drives a lot of results. The last one is the most successful icon ever on PlayKids. It drove a lot of traction, a lot of user downloads, and we use the Google Developer Console experience to try these new things. We also try some screenshots experiments to see which message conveys better to the parent compared to other one. What should be the two first screenshots of the store? What should be the description? What should be the icon? So we can test it, and then as we learn it, we can spread this into all the platforms as well. And the bottom line on all this is parents care a lot on what their kids are playing, what their kids are learning from playing. And the first thing that we learn is that you have to design for kids. It's mandatory. You have to create a great product with great content that makes sense for kids. And then we have to keep your service always updated. And there's a difference from thinking of app and thinking of service. You have to think that your app is a way to communicate within your service. As you have this in mind, you can reach parents in another way, so you can communicate properly with them and show all the value of your product, and making various constant updates as well. Make it looks local with local content and localization as well, and all the things that feels the content feel local. Like if you use PlayKids in Brazil, it looks like there's a Brazilian app. But if you use it in the US, there's a voiceover in English. There's all the content that is very known in the US. If you go to Spain, it's all in Spanish, and it has all the voiceovers, all the characters that speak in Spanish, and so on. And you have to properly communicate with the parents. You have to send a right message to the right state of the user engagement. This does not make sense to change a message to convince the parent to subscribe to a service if he's already or she's already a subscriber. And you have to put your own personality in the service, or by creating your own content like we did. We created our own characters, we created our own shows, and we put it on TV. But parents always expect their kids learn from what they're doing, and they are very proud on this. And so these are some of the points that we're working on PlayKids to make more clear to parents that we are service and that our service is always being updated. So I hope this can be useful for you. We learned a lot in this journey, and keep creating great apps for kids and keep making them smile. So thank you.